In the shadows of World War II, a mission unfolded under a shroud of secrecy so profound that an entire English village vanished from sight. This monumental endeavor, codenamed Operation Tiger, was a rehearsal for the world-altering invasion of Normandy. Every detail, from meticulous troop training to precise ship maneuvers, demanded flawless execution. Classified beyond top secret, the plans were known only to a select few, nicknamed BIGOTs for their burden of knowledge. But across the channel, watchful German eyes scanned the waters, waiting for a chance to strike. This forgotten chapter of the war reveals the immense pressure and precarious dance with danger that Operation Tiger entailed. Operation Tiger. Rehearsing for D-Day's down beneath the cloak of night, a different kind of battle rugged. While the world slept, elite German forces infiltrated the training grounds, unleashing a taste of real war upon the unsuspecting Allied troops. This covert operation, shrouded in secrecy, served as a crucial dress rehearsal for the most ambitious undertaking of World War II, Operation Overlord. Lock and key, the Allies planned the liberation of Nazi-occupied Western Europe. Their sights were set on northern France, where a massive invasion aimed to cripple the German war machine. D-Day, June 6, 1944, would mark the official commencement, with thousands of paratroopers and naval vessels storming the Normandy beaches in Operation Neptune. But before that fateful morning, meticulous preparation was paramount. The Allies required unwavering adherence to a well-honed plan, demanding flawless execution under pressure. Operation Tiger, with its surprise attacks and simulated chaos, provided the ultimate test, a baptism by fire in a controlled environment. The looming D-Day invasion demanded flawless coordination and communication among the Allied forces. To address this crucial need, a comprehensive training exercise, codenamed Operation Tiger, was born. Chosen meticulously for its resemblance to the Normandy beaches, the British government transformed Slapton Sands in Devon into a training ground in 1943. This involved the sensitive evacuation of nearly 3,000 residents, safeguarding the operation's secrecy. Shrouded in a veil of confidentiality, even the commencement date was a closely guarded secret until the very last moment. Operation Tiger meticulously replicated every aspect of the planned invasion. Infantry, tank landing ships, and live fire exercises all served as a crucial dress rehearsal. This intensive simulation offered the Allies an invaluable opportunity to experience the realities of D-Day without exposing themselves to the perils of actual combat against German forces. November 1943. Hitler's attention turns towards the Western Front, seeking a decisive strike against the Allies. Grand Admiral Karl Dönitz, recognizing the Luftwaffe's limitations, emphasizes the German Navy's critical role, stating, "The Luftwaffe hardly gets off the ground anymore." He demands risks without consideration for the survival of the ship itself, setting the stage for a high-stakes operation with no return for participating sailors. These sailors navigate agile and fast S-boats, posing a significant threat to the Allies in the Channel. Their swift target transitions and precise timing make them formidable opponents. Meanwhile, the Royal Navy is preoccupied with broader German naval activity, anticipating an Allied invasion elsewhere. Amidst this, Exercise Tiger unfolds, meticulously preparing Force U for the upcoming D-Day landings at Utah Beach. While Allied Supreme Headquarters finalizes plans, entrusting the US Navy with execution, a crucial detail remains. Royal Navy Admiral Ralph Leatham holds ultimate control, ready to step in if the exercise demands cancellation or modification. Rear Admiral John E. Wilkes, the man tasked with forging men into a fighting force, oversaw Operation Tiger's gritty realism. Royal Navy destroyers, corvettes, and trawlers shadowed the exercise, offering a semblance of protection in the face of potential danger. This wasn't a simulated ballet. Force U, destined for Utah Beach, wielded the very equipment they would unleash on D-Day. As they stormed the English shores, a thunderous roar would echo overhead, live fire from cruisers and destroyers mirroring the real invasion's fury. The same vessels, the same sights, the same sounds, all meticulously orchestrated to prepare them for the storm to come. The dance with danger was real. Both navies enforced radio silence, a cloak of secrecy that shattered only when immediate peril loomed. But in the chaos of simulated war, those precious seconds often proved too late for reaction. Operation Tiger, scheduled for April 22nd to 30th, started smoothly. Drills and preparations unfolded, culminating in the departure of Convoy T4 on April 24th. Laden with landing ship tanks LST and brimming with equipment, they sailed towards Slapton Sands, unaware they were being watched. Hitler's Directive No. 51 had stationed the German Navy near the Channel, and their vigilance paid off. On April 25th, German reconnaissance spotted the massive Allied buildup at Portsmouth. Trucks, ships, and troops, a clear picture of an impending operation. Intelligence reports reaching Berlin on April 26th confirmed their suspicions. A significant Allied force was assembling in the Channel. Meanwhile, unaware of the watchful eyes above, Allied troops embarked for simulated Channel crossings near Lyme Bay. The meticulous preparations, the countless hours of training, were all laid bare before an unseen enemy. April 27th brought the live fire exercise. As 221 Allied vessels converged, thunderous explosions simulated the chaos of battle. This sensory immersion, strongly endorsed by General Eisenhower, aimed to steel the soldiers for the real ordeal. But unbeknownst to them, these very explosions served as a beacon, revealing their location and confirming German suspicions. The stage was set for a deadly encounter, a stark reminder of the tightrope the Allies walked in their preparations for D-Day. As dawn approached on April 27th, HMS Hawkins stood ready to unleash live fire on the training beach between 6:30 and 7:30 a.m. However, a crucial communication breakdown threw the exercise into disarray. The American admiral's last-minute decision to delay the naval bombardment by an hour wasn't effectively relayed to the landing ship officers. Tragically, this miscommunication resulted in the first major setback for the Allied troops. Soldiers poured onto the beach just as the shells rained down, leaving them confused and vulnerable. British Marine logs later revealed the unsettling confusion on the shores, where soldiers struggled to understand if it was a planned drill or a deadly mistake. But this was just the beginning of their ordeal. Later that day, another challenge emerged for Convoy T4, tasked with delivering American tanks and troops to the designated Red Beach. One of their two escorts, HMS Scimitar, was incapacitated after colliding with a tank landing craft. This left the convoy dangerously exposed, relying solely on HMS Azalea for protection under Lieutenant Commander George C. Geddes of the Royal Navy. Amidst the chaos of the exercise, communication breakdowns snowballed. The American decision to delay the bombardment wasn't relayed to higher command, only surfacing hours later during an interview. This left Convoy T4, already vulnerable with only one escort after a collision, dangerously exposed to a lurking threat: German S-boats. Lyme Bay's defences spanned from Start Point to Portland Bill, with MTBs stationed near Cherbourg. Despite these precautions, German ingenuity outsmarted them. Two S-boat flotillas, maintaining radio silence and high speeds, slipped through the outer defences undetected. Radar and even visual sightings of the S-boats failed to trigger immediate action. Mistaken for friendly vessels or following restrictive orders, neither British guns nor crews reacted leaving convoy T4 sitting like a bull in a china shop awaiting attack. Even HMS Azalea, aware of the threat, held back. This miscommunication and lack of response would soon have devastating consequences, bringing the Allies face to face with the deadly reality of their training exercise. The veil of secrecy was ripped open that night. Under the cold glare of starlight, German S-boats tore through the Allied convoy, unleashing a savage attack that would scar Operation Tiger forever. It began with LST-5007, Lieutenant Murdoch's vessel. Green tracers and gunfire erupted, shattering the night's stillness. Then, a torpedo ripped through the ship, igniting a raging inferno. Amidst the chaos, men watched helplessly as vehicles and ammunition exploded, the heat a searing furnace. The attack spread like wildfire. LST-531, engulfed in flames, fought back valiantly before sinking, taking most of her crew with her. The remaining ship scrambled, zigzagging frantically as machine guns ripped through the darkness. LST-289, battered and leaking, limped towards shore, a testament to its crew's resilience. Yet, in the midst of this terror, heroism bloomed. Captain Doyle, defying orders, steered his ship back into the inferno. Pulling survivors from the oil-slicked waters, he snatched 134 men from the jaws of death. Dawn brought relief, with HMS Onslow joining the rescue efforts, but the cost was immense. 10 bigots, privy to the secrets of D-Day, were lost. Fear gripped the Allies, had their invasion plans been compromised. Thankfully, the fallen were recovered, ensuring D-Day would proceed. Operation Tiger, shrouded in secrecy until the war's end, served as a brutal wake-up call. Lives were lost, lessons learned. Standardized radios, better life vests, and smaller rescue crafts were implemented, all born from the ashes of that fateful night. Though often forgotten, Operation Tiger's legacy resonates throughout history. It is a stark reminder of the sacrifices made in the pursuit of freedom, a testament to the courage that flickers brightest in the face of darkness. Thank you for watching.